Welcome to Drama Docket Season 2.
Episode 4.
Um, welcome. So, should we just jump into it? I mean, we
Yeah.
do this.
We were talking
Why do
before,
we
like,
get
let's just
paid?
jump
Like,
right
we
in.
can
There's no
go
reason.
for it.
I was gonna say,
We don't have
is
any
there any
disclaimers.
plan today?
No, there isn't. We actually talked
Is
about
there
there's no
ever?
plan.
We're just
There's
winging it. We're just winging it,
we're
guys.
all
Come
hey,
on.
we do that best. Every episode where we just wing it. I mean, all of our episodes are great, as all the people who listen can say. But the ones where we just like completely just go with it, the best.
I mean, that's when we have the most fun. So.
Exactly, because we're just having a silly goose time. But I'm
That's
ready.
fine.
I'm ready to go with my cold and prickly.
Bring it on.
Bring it.
Go for
So,
it.
as we've talked about in previous episodes, and as Casey has been proud of both of us, we've been adulting more, and so I had to do another adult thing today. So I have car insurance through my parents because my car was in Nevada, and they have that insurance in Nevada. Well, to get my license to get my registration in California, you have to have insurance before you can get your registration. So I had to get insurance today because then next week I have to like register my car before my parents because if I don't do it by next Friday, like it re-renews in Nevada, so I'm renewed for another year in Nevada. But
Listen,
so
can I
I should
just
probably
interrupt real quick?
please,
You're a lot better than me because I am married, 23,
yeah.
have my own house. I'm still on my mom's insurance.
I see. I don't want to not be. It's not like I don't. I would love.
But
My
but
mom
the
doesn't
thing
think you
is
should.
that I haven't paid my mom car insurance since the weddings.
See, I've never paid my mom. I have not paid
But
for my parents' insurance yet. So like this will be now. I have to just pay it. But I already
but to
paid
be
it.
fair, I also had to wait until I got my mom lost my title. So I had had to
Ah,
wait until the new one came in to switch insurance. I do have that title. I just haven't called
ah.
the insurance company
No,
yet.
that's fair. I think insurance is a huge scam because I've been like I
Oh,
had to pay. He was explaining it to
1000%.
me. He was explaining it to me, and I was like, this is just I don't understand. I understand like I have to. He's like, well, do you want this much insurance for this and this much? And I was like, I don't know what it means. So do
I
as you
don't give a
will.
shit.
I'm a lawyer, but I don't know what the
Keep
hell you're talking about.
keep me protected. That's
He
pretty
said,
much what I
"Will
need you to
if I
do.
get into a car accident, will this insurance pay for it? Will something help? Will you help me if something happens? If
Literally.
not, if yes, then that's fine. I don't care." And he had to, and I obviously I'm from California. This guy is not from California, and so obviously a big thing in California now is the fires. But so like every single person that I had to talk to at the insurance company had to say, "Oh, are you okay from the fire insurance? I'm really nosy. Could you tell me about where you live?" And I was like. I I don't
Please
I
no.
don't I don't want to talk to you. I really just literally and I honestly didn't know how long this would take. It took over an hour for them to do it. Because he kept being like, okay, well I have to do this, and then I have to check this. And then like at first he gave me a quote and I was like, I'm not paying that.
You're like,
That's way too expensive. He's like, oh wait,
I'm
let me
sorry, I'm poor.
exactly. No,
Let
I
me
am poor. I
correct
got no
this.
money. I have no money to pay for that. I even had to ask, like, can I put that on a credit card? Because I can't pay it with what's currently in my bank account. Could I pay it with a
No,
credit card?
literally
He's like,
same.
oh yeah, that's fine. And I was like, perfect. Thank you so much.
Bet.
But so I was like, and he's like, it's actually like way cheaper if you just pay it in full for the because you do like by 6 months, which is weird, but sure. He's like, if you do it by that way, it's way cheaper. And I was like, and I can pay by credit card. Say less. Here's my credit card, sir.
Amazing.
Here you go.
Bada bing,
But
bada
so that
boom.
was that, and I was like, this is so stupid. I don't understand why I have to do this. I think insurance is a scam. I think all of the adult things we've ever talked about are big old scams just to
I was
give
gonna
you
say,
take
I
money.
have something to follow up with that.
Yeah,
Like,
please
it
follow up.
can honestly be my cold and prickly as well.
Yeah.
So one, I'm trying to do my taxes. Scam. Taxes are a
I
scam.
agree.
Scam.
Scam. Scam.
Number two, I be broke, I be struggling
Yeah.
out here. And so I got two paychecks this week. So I'm
Wow.
thinking I can pay my car payment. Like I was so excited. I am $4 short. $4 freaking. So not only do I have to ask my parents for
Do you
$4,
do you need me to Venmo you $4?
no, I got it taken care of.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, now I gotta go a week with $0. Oh,
Dude,
That's
it's
great.
okay.
on
Listen,
top of that, hold on, pause.
Hold on,
On top of
pause.
my next
okay.
cold quickly, and this one just occurred like literally this second. My candle just blew out because there's nothing left of it. So now I have no candle. So
Which
that
candle?
also makes me sad. The one Nana got me for Christmas.
Oh wow. Damn, you've been burning it.
Trevor has to voice his opinion, apparently. I'm sorry.
Yes,
Hi guys.
hey, Jenna.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
well.
I'm so sorry about that.
I'm sorry about your Kindle.
I wish I could help you out,
Um,
but I don't know. I don't know what a Kindle is. I'm not supposed to eat a Kindle. That's what I hear.
But yeah, so that was in three short things, my cold and pricklies.
Casey, what's yours?
my dog being an asshole right now.
That's hey. Fair. Kids
I'm
aren't
just,
I
asking. No,
did
I
tell
would
you
say
to
my
be
dog. Yeah,
annoying.
my
I don't
daughter's
have
pissing me
any.
off.
hold
Okay,
on.
I don't
so
have any
That really
children.
wasn't my golden prickly.
okay, what is your real cold and prickly?
Um, pregnancy hormones suck.
I can
I
imagine.
I cried at work today for like no reason.
Oh no.
Literally no reason whatsoever. I just started like my boss was trying to help me and I got frustrated and I just started crying.
Honestly, that's so fair. I don't even have
I was saying,
pregnancy hormones, and I would cry.
literally, I was just gonna stop.
She's like, I didn't mean to
Just
upset
like,
you. Like, don't cry. And I was like, no, I'm like, I promise I'm okay.
it's just the pregnancy up in this bitch. I'm so
I'm
Like
like,
I
sorry.
don't, I'm not
it's fine.
pregnant, but I get just a little bit frustrated. The tears flow. It's
He's
just
like, just can't do
how
something.
it is.
No, literally, I was trying to do something on my computer this morning for work, couldn't do it, almost cried. I was like, this is the worst. So you
Yeah,
honestly, you get a valid reason for crying at work for getting frustrated. We just
we
are
don't.
we don't.
And
You have a super
I,
valid. You could cry at
I
anything, it'd
also
be like fair.
literally, I'm like, listen, the tears, like, they're like before I could like instantly turn them on. Now they're just like, I don't even have to try.
You just have to just like
Like,
breathe.
somebody says something to me, and I'm like, why?
That's crazy. I'm just gonna say, I feel like based on that alone, the symptom of that, I could be pregnant. That happens to me. I want to cry at the drop of a hat every second. Someone says something to me, cry. Like he said that how much the insurance costs, cry.
Literally,
Had to go for a walk, cry.
Yeah,
literally.
like even just like someone bringing up like my bills and like any kind of
Yes,
You're
financial
like,
tears.
Bill.
Like I
Even the
give
word
up.
bills. Even the word bills. Not even
it's
like the
like,
like
Oh,
the bills
wait.
different. Even the bills,
listen,
the fact that they lost.
I
That
can't
makes me
help
sad
it.
too. See, all bills are just sad now. There's just not a good bills right now. It's all just
No.
very upsetting. Oh gosh. Okay, but on,
Um,
in better terms, what are
that was
your
a
warm
fabulous
and fuzzy? What are your
transition.
warm and fuzzies? I can go.
Um, can I point
Oh,
something out
yeah,
real
you
quick?
go. I need
Oh,
some
I
inspiration.
need to point something out real quick.
yeah.
Okay.
We're all three wearing crew neck green sweatshirts.
I'm not.
No,
Mine's not
Michael
green.
isn't green.
But
Okay, well,
I
Botched
wish I
it
would
that.
have done that. I'm
okay,
really sorry.
but it looks green on
It does.
It
camera.
It
does
does.
look
And I
good.
was about to say it's really funny that you both are wearing green. I think that's great. It's like, hi, mom. Look, I found this toy for you.
Um, listen, so
I love that
the
though.
reason why I have this sweatshirt on is because me and my friend, my coworker friend,
Oh, it's that one.
we always say at work, like if somebody asks, Pepper, we always say at work when people ask us a question, we're like, I don't know, I just work here. So on TikTok, I came across a sweatshirt.
Yeah,
It was an ad, and I was like, it said, I just work here. And I was like, dude, I'm like, how perfect is that? So we each ordered one and we both wore them to work today.
I love that. That is good. I like that.
Literally, I just work here. Like, don't ask me any questions.
Oh, mine's not that fancy. Mine was a gift from an old roommate, and it's
Oh.
actually, I'm looking at it now, and it's covered in cat hair. Because I think I've worn it
Hey,
3 days in
hey,
a
better
row
cat
because,
hair than guacamole like my shirt has at the bottom.
yeah,
So,
I mean, I've worn it for 3 days, so
so
cat hair has to be.
it
And by the
has
way,
to
I'm
be
not
there.
disgusting. It's just cold in my house, so I wear the same sweatshirt to limit laundry.
Because
I'm also
again,
freezing, so I have my heater plugged in sitting right next to me
I
while
have one
I'm
right
sitting
next
on
to
the
me as
floor.
well.
oh my
My
God.
dog
All
is hardcore judging right now.
right.
He really is.
He's so
He
he's
really
like, oh, dog. Oh,
What's the
that
matter?
kid. Oh God, that kid.
No, he brought my towel in here and he's staring at it
Oh,
because I won't let him have it.
that's fair.
So
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's
he's
pissed.
happy
And
with
I
you.
stole his toy.
Oh my gosh. Now he's real mad.
Yeah, he's
That
Um,
sitting. He's pouting. He's sitting
but I
on
can
his
go
baby
with
sister's rug.
my what's it called? My
Warm and
warm and
fuzzy.
yeah, I'm so used to not even like, it's hard.
You say used to not having one. You could.
So my warm and fuzzy is, and this is a personal one. I put makeup on today.
Love
And
that.
that is a big
Love.
win. So That is my warm and fuzzy. And oh, and I got the reason I put makeup on was because my mom bought some like liquid eyeshadow and I
Ooh.
wanted to try it. And I'm kind of really loving it. You can't really tell, but like it's really sparkly.
Oh, it is. That's very
So
fancy.
I
it was
like
really
it.
easy to apply. So I'm a fan. But
I
if I'm
like
gonna
it.
put that on, I had to do the full face.
Oh, of
So
Yeah,
course.
you can't just do
that
like
involved like my hair even looks a little better than normal. Like I had
I
to put a
like
little
no, it's cute.
the hat, like but the outfit, 3-day-old sweatshirt.
Thrilled that
So
hey, you have to have balance. You can't have a full face
exactly.
of makeup. Like someone we used to be friends with would say like you have to have there's the three things. You have to have at
Yes.
least one of them or two
Two
of
of the
I
three.
do
Two of
two
the
out of
three.
the three. Well, you got one. That's important
Hair,
enough.
makeup, clothing.
Hair, makeup,
I
clothing. You
got
got oh hair
hair
and
and
you got hair and
makeup.
makeup. You got two.
So I'll take it. Tomorrow
Um
I'm fixing to have zero.
Zero?
Just
No, I agree. Tomorrow is a big old zero. So my warm and fuzzy is again related to work. I feel like they always counter between work now because that's what really dominates my life at the present moment, except for Drama
You can
Docket.
have it.
But I found out because of my last paycheck that I get paid for holidays except Christmas. So they said because it popped up and it was like
Except
holiday. It said
Christmas?
holiday, and I was like, it said holiday in the amount, and I was like, well, that's how much I make in a day. Like that can't possibly be what I got for a holiday. That's a holiday. And so I asked like someone on payroll, and I was like, hey, not to sound stupid, because I've asked a lot of stupid questions. This is just number 15 or so.
No.
Am I getting paid for holidays? No, because no one explained anything to me. And he was like, and she was like, "Oh yeah, except for Christmas, you're all if when you put the holiday marker, because that's what you have to put as the indicator when on your time card, it's you get paid for that." And I was
Okay,
like,
but it's really odd that why is Christmas the only holiday you don't get paid?
"I don't know." I was like,
Like,
because
closed on Christmas?
what?
Is the place closed on Christmas?
Yes, but the place is closed. Yes, that I
On
think
all the
that is
other
the
holidays
only
too?
holiday where I think the place is no one is it is fully closed. The other holidays we are open, but people can come. Like you could come in and work on that day, like because like on like um inauguration day or like MLK day, you could come into work. Like, you could still work.
Gotcha.
That is, I think, the only holiday you can't come into work. Like you literally are not allowed. So like I
That's
think
probably why.
that's
that's
and
so
that
weird
might
though. I get paid for Christmas and we're not working.
that's weird.
We're closed. Every holiday that we don't work and we're closed, we get 8 hours of holiday pay.
That's fantastic. I was wondering, I asked them about that and they didn't really have an answer. She was like, it's just kind of how it is. Because again, I think also the thing that we are the
And
only day we
then
don't come in.
like so like me and my mom work for the same company, obviously doing very, very different types of jobs.
Yeah.
Um, so she had to work on Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Yeah.
But according to our company, we get it off. Like I got it off. I didn't have to
Yeah.
work. But my mom, it was on one of her scheduled days that she worked. So she, not only did she get holiday pay, but she got paid time and a half
Oh, no, that's nice.
because she worked
But
on a
she had to work.
holiday. Yeah. But
Yeah.
like me, I just got 8 hours of straight holiday pay because I didn't
Interesting.
have to work because my place of business was closed.
Yeah. Well, that's fair. No, I was really excited when I found out I got paid. I really had no concept. I didn't think I got paid. So I was like so excited about that. So I was really just like, hey, I don't care why you do
Yeah,
it. I'll just take
money.
money. Because every time I take a holiday, I'm like, damn, something I don't get paid for. But I do it, so that's okay. Okay. Jenna or Casey.
I already went.
Oh, you already went Casey. I forgot. Sorry. I've just
Oh,
been
me.
talking. Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna be. I don't know. What is it? Let me see. What's my warm and fuzzy? The only thing I can think of is that I'm gonna be 18 weeks pregnant tomorrow, so I'm almost halfway through.
Ooh.
That's
Yay.
like that's
That's wild.
real crazy.
Yeah, you're about to be, because you're about, yeah, you'll be, oh, shoot.
I'm like
You're
four
almost
and a half
five.
months pregnant.
You're almost 5 months pregnant.
I'm
That's
almost
crazy.
5 months pregnant. That's crazy, right?
Crazy. And isn't another bump photo going to be taken for us to observe?
Ready for this shit? Hold on.
Okay, let's
She
see
might be
what
she might be extra large and in charge
this
today.
was last week.
Okay, I see. Oh, wow.
Hopper's got a
Aw,
pose
he's
with
posing with you.
my bump.
Oh yeah, the bumpy bumping.
Yeah, she's real bumping today. Hopper, I don't want to fucking play with you. Yeah, so I can't feel her kick yet, but
Hopefully soon.
hopefully
Soon.
soon.
Oh, because it's because of the type of
The placenta,
placenta you have, which I
yeah.
still find just wild that there's
Yeah.
two different types and the
And
difference
It's
is
okay.
it's
It's okay.
insane to me. It's just like
You want to know what Dad told me? He goes, first, he goes, well, why did you have to have that type of placenta? I'm like, I couldn't choose what placenta I
why'd you
wanted.
have to?
I'm
Not
like,
my
it's just where
choice.
it decided to form. And then he follows it up because after I explained to him like what it meant, like how there's like it goes my skin, a layer of fat, the placenta. Then the baby, he goes, well, that's good because that just means that she's extra protected. Because you gotta go through there's more layers before you actually get to her.
That's crazy.
so, oh my God. I
Go.
had a dream last night and it
Okay.
just like, came to me and it was a really freaky dream and I'm going to tell you about it.
Tell me.
That
Tell
had
us,
to
tell
do
us
with
all.
you, Casey, and the baby and your bump.
I had to do okay.
Yeah. So in my dream, we were hanging out clearly.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you're like, "Oh yeah, like I took my bump off." And I was like, "What?" And you were like, "Yeah, like my mom got me this cool thing where like basically like it just like sucks the baby out and like goes off of me." And you literally handed me like a pouch of like a skin covered baby that was like all sucked in and you were like, "Yeah, see?" And I was like, "Ah."
Ew.
Oh my God, that is weird.
It's like, right? It was very like alien-y,
Alien.
alien-y, that
Yeah.
word, and like supernatural.
Well, speaking of weird dreams, I also had like 3 weird dreams last night, 2 of which are appropriate to share on the podcast. One I won't share, but one I will share involves my husband. You may
Mood.
that's if you will. But the other 2 were, it was odd. It was the kind of the thing we talked about yesterday, Jenna. I was going to school, driving to UMass Law, and my car just stopped in the road and it wouldn't go. And I couldn't figure out how to get to go. And then guess who came to help me? A former like dean of the school was just like casually walking
Hey.
like came to help me and was like, "Well, actually, I can't help you." And then I was like, I popped up from that dream. I was like, that was weird. So I go back to sleep. And then I have the dream where I'm sitting on the couch and all of a sudden Copper on his hind legs walks through my door and starts talking to me like how you guys talk. I was freaked out. But then the thing is, he starts talking, and then my daughter, Evie, and Zelda do the exact same thing. And they just start talking to each other like people. And I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm freaked out. I gotta
I
go.
love
What
that.
is this?
I loved it, but I was freaked out. I woke up and I was like,
Okay, you were in
whoa.
Michael's dream. Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, you was.
He's like, I know. That's cool. Oh, that's funny. I like that.
Come here, baby.
But no, dreams that are like that vividly weird, vividly like real, really bother me. I don't enjoy them.
No.
So I will say this is like completely off topic.
No, go right ahead. Hey, we've got no topic, Jenna. Everything is on
No,
topic.
there's no topic. This is just a random spit out whatever you're thinking episode.
Okay, well, this is what I'm thinking about. So I watched a documentary today. It's the new one about Diddy.
Oh, okay.
So this is what happened. So first I was gonna watch the one that like just got released on Max, but then I don't have Max on my kitchen TV and I had to cook. So I was like, okay, well I'll watch because I'm clearly now interested in this topic and they wrote me in. I'm gonna watch the one on Peacock. Found out that the one on Peacock and the one on Max, same information. So
I hate that.
I only watched the one that was on Peacock, but yeah, it kind of like blew my mind.
Yeah. That's
Like,
what I find annoying is when different streaming, like you said, like different streaming services basically offer the exact same like thing, but it's just their
what
own.
I'm waiting for? When the hell is Secret Life of Mormon Wives coming out?
May. It's coming out May.
Where you been?
Yeah, where you been, girl?
I know. Well, that TikTok that they posted the other day.
That was just that they were shooting season 1 on
Yeah, they're redoing season 1, but they added an extra scene that we didn't get to see. So now I have to go on to fucking ABC and watch it, which is stupid. But I do want to watch the scene.
Is that on?
Hulu, perhaps? I don't know.
Hulu.
I think it's Hulu. Okay, but speaking of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, I saw some tea on Instagram, and I always have to verify it because it's never. It could always be not true. So Denis and Jesse, they don't follow each other on Instagram anymore. They're not friends.
I saw that.
So I was really upset by it. I was sad. That was like a point where I was like, but those are like, they're basically twins. And they have all these like videos of them basically being like identical, like, looking the exact same, like, and like being like friends. I'm like, so what happened?
Season 2 should be extra spicy.
It's season 2. And what I think also what's occurred is like if you see the dynamics, like it was a for a bit there was that period of time where like everyone was against Taylor and everyone was kind of like you're kind of being a bitch for no reason or like you're being like unnecessarily like the villain for no reason. But if I paid attention to their TikToks and what's shifted is then Jesse, who is pretty critical of her, and Michaela, who's really critical of her, have now like become friendly with her, have become a lot more friendly with her and are in more TikToks, while the other girls are not in the TikToks with them
You
anymore.
want to know what can't wait for?
What?
What happened with Jen?
Yes, I keep hearing mixed report because I heard she was fully not coming back, but then I heard she like
Yeah.
she is in there and then she stopped filming at some point. So we got to know. I want to know. I need to
Like,
know.
what's going on?
May
Is
is
her
too
and her
far.
husband still together? And like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I need to know. Like, what is going on there? And May is too far away.
Literally.
That's like 4 months away.
Guys, it's literally gonna be here
3.
like in an
No,
instant.
I
And that's
know. Like in February
getting
is
my
gonna be
body resolved,
fast.
and that's just like heart palpitations forming,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah. We're not gonna worry. Yeah, you
you
have a
don't need to
lot.
think about me.
You're
No,
like, I'm
this
fine
is
on May.
just
You got to
I
get to
turned
February.
27. I'm gonna be so close to 30. Like, we don't need to think about May.
We don't have to worry. No, that's fair. Like, yeah, no, that's super valid. I will say, I'm just excited for. See, I had something I was about to say. I think it was that. Was there something
Okay.
else? There's something that popped in my mind where I was like,
Okay.
I have to tell them, or we should talk about this. Oh, fuck me. Sorry.
Moon.
Bleep. Um, damn it. But that
No.
Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, yeah. Oh wait, the you were talking about a documentary.
Yes, the Diddy one.
The Diddy one. Oh, what I was gonna say is I hate when streaming services do that, where they're like you go to Hulu and there'll be one, and I go, oh, that's different. That's the same one, but it's probably the pot has to be a different topic, it has to be different information. They're different ones, and the exact same basically. And it really frustrates me. And I get like, well, why would I watch both of them? And why
Well,
did you trick me into believing they're both? You just tell me they're the
exactly.
same. You just tell
And
me
they
they're
had
the
like
exact
the
same.
same sources, and like it wasn't like for me it was like once the same like three sources kept coming up like that
Yeah,
I just watched on Peacock. I was like, okay, I'm gonna be getting the same information
I
because it's the
agree.
same people
Sit down.
sharing.
No.
Yeah,
But like
that's
nothing's
fair.
going to be
No.
different.
No.
Exactly. And I'm like, yeah,
Sit
no, I
down.
hate like there was one
No.
about Fire Island. I don't know if you ever
No.
heard about that
No.
whole scandal with Fire
Good boy.
Island,
Good
but there
boy.
was not Fire Island.
Good boy.
Yeah, it was Fire
Good
Island. There's
boy.
not a different Fire Island, but like
Good
there was this scandal where like it was this rich guy was like he was trying to like start a company, and so how he was gonna get all these like influencers to this Fire Island and like host them, and like that was gonna be his big like he was basically gonna try to have like Fire Fest, like he was gonna try to have like a Coachella but like very specific, and it ended up just being a complete scam. Like he was just scamming people, and like he even tried to
That's
get all these like
crazy.
famous people, like all these famous people like actually endorsed him and endorsed this like thing, but in reality, it was all like a big scam, and they were just like, "Oh yeah, we just like kind of said we would agree to it, but we didn't know what he's talking about." And it was this big scam. Like he flew all these people flew out to this like no man's land island in the middle of nowhere, and there was nothing. There were FEMA tents. There was literally nothing there. There was not going to be any entertainment. There was nothing. There was literally just tents. And so then all these YouTubers and all these like people who do vlogs and all these TikTokers were just like, we just got like completely scammed. Like, what the fuck just happened here? And I was like, that's crazy that that would happen. That's wild. And they
That's
spent
so
like
cool. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, could you imagine spending that much money and being like
thousands.
the disappointment?
The disappointment, and like not only was it the disappointment of like all this money and being trapped there and being trapped there for days, they lost their luggage. Along with all of that, you were stranded on an island with no clothes, like fighting for food, fighting for
Might as
water.
well be in a plane crash at that
Exactly. Might as
point.
well be like in the apocalypse. It's no different at that point. Like fight for yourselves, revert to
That's
cannibalism.
crazy.
Oh, another funny thing related to TV. You guys know the game Exploding Kittens, right? Have
I've
you heard
heard
of
of
it?
it.
Oh, you
Yeah.
heard of it? Okay, so like, you may not have played it, but like
No.
it's a fun game. It's kind of like it's a
I
very
think
simple
we played
game.
it in law school, didn't we, one time?
We might have played it one time where it's like basically like you're trying not to blow up, and so you're trying to like get the best cards to like not blow up essentially and get like a bomb that is a cat. Well, there's a TV show based on it, and I was like very perplexed. So Kevin, because it's on Netflix, so Kevin and I were like trying to find something to watch, and it popped up. We watched like the short clip of it that they show on Netflix, and I was like, this is not what the show I would expect to be. It basically didn't talk about cats until like halfway through. And I was like, I thought this was about cats. Why are we not showing cats on Exploding
Yeah.
Kittens TV show? It was very perplexing. I just think some things should just be left to their own realm. Like, I don't think we should like turn a game into a TV show. Like, you could turn Clue into a TV show. I would watch that.
100%.
So when you guys come here, I have a Clue escape room like game, and we should play it. It's
I
very,
just played Clue for the first time. Like,
right, we talked about that. You never played Clue. That's crazy.
No,
Okay, you played
I
Clue?
did. I bought it and
You bought it and you
I
played
had
with her?
Jenna play with it. Yeah.
Okay, so how was it?
I
How
had
was your
the
experience?
best time. I
Right?
loved it.
Okay,
Loved it.
see, okay.
Yes.
I thought
I
like
literally told her, I was like, Jenna, I'm like, I still like it's a game that it's a strategy, like it's a game that like speaks to Jenna. I'm like, how have you never played this
no,
before?
it is like
So
it
I
is the
literally
most Jenna
went
game.
online and when I did my grocery order, it was like the next day I went and I got it delivered.
Amazing. No, but
To
see
my
that's
house.
no, it's totally like the most Jenna coded game because you love like the strategy, you love thinking, you love like investigation, you love to like, be clued into things. It's a perfect game for you. So I was
I
so
had
shocked when
laughed.
you never played it. So we got to play it again.
Absolutely. So I love
Absolutely. I love that.
And it's even more fun with more than two people.
Yeah, oh,
Yeah,
it's
I
yeah,
only
that's
played with the two of us.
Oh, it's only the two of you? Oh, okay, yeah. No, that's so fair. It becomes a lot more fun the more people you got. There's another game that we just got that someone got for us for Christmas where like it's basically like one of those games where like a letter a letter pops up and you have to say as many words in a certain amount of time as you can, and you're basically supposed to be screaming. And so we were doing that, and it's really, really fun, but it's very, very stressful. But I really enjoyed it. But it was like that one. Have you seen that one game on TikTok where you like click the little thing and like
Apple?
yeah.
We played that too.
Yes. We did. I really struggled with
I
that
think
one.
I had that game.
You
Like
do?
personally, I think so.
Like it's your personal stuff. That's all.
Like I think it's in my game bag under my bed. But
I love that. I love
but
that you have
I'm
a game back.
98% sure I own that game.
That's crazy. I love that though. I love that. I like those games.
See, next time Michael comes to visit, I think we all just need to have like a board game day.
Yeah, literally a whole day. We need to play like 6 or
Every
7
single
games.
game.
So I have something to tell you guys that I think is really, really funny.
Please.
My brother tells me the other day, and I don't know if he was telling me or if he's telling my mom or whatever. I was in the room. And he goes, when you guys do your TikToks, you guys should like do an outfit change or something because you guys look like a bunch of scumbags only wearing the same outfit.
I know, and that's such a fair, valid point. I started thinking about it because we have 3 weeks worth of content. So for the next like 3 or 4 weeks, people are going to see this for the exact same clothes. And I was thinking, and I was like, I don't know, like what we're going to do with this, but like it's fine at this point. Like we have to.
It's like, listen,
but
if I need to, I'm gonna put a freaking PSA down there. These were all filmed on the same day.
Yeah. Next time, I'll record on the same. If you notice, I'll like make a funny thing about it. Be like, when you've noticed we've been filming this, being in the same clothes for 4 weeks. We're not gross. We promise. It was all filmed on the same day. But I think that like the next time we do it, because now we're becoming more professional at it, we have to like post. Like we'll have to like bring outfit changes if we're gonna do a day where we do like weeks of content. But we were doing that because we don't see each other. So like the people have to understand.
See, just next time you come.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Next time.
He also said, he goes, you can tell which ones you recorded first and which ones you recorded at the end because yours and Casey's hair started to look a little crazy towards the end. I was like, telling us.
Thanks. Thanks. I had no notice. I was really not. I really.
He's like, because they just randomly come up on my For You page and like
they come up. One of ours came up on my friends from work's For You page. She's like, you have a podcast, right? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, isn't it called like Drama Docket? And I was like, yeah. She's like, one of your TikToks popped up on my For You page. I was like, crazy. Did you like? I didn't see that you liked it. How dare you? You dirty whore. Yeah, you want to go back? Just go back and like. Double click. But
that's funny as fuck.
No, but I was like, see, we're reaching the masses. I was trying to pull up and see how many people have listened to our podcast. You know what is a weird, strange thing? Have you ever bought anything on Facebook Marketplace or like explored Facebook Marketplace?
I'm on there all the time, and I see so many things. If I had money, I would buy them.
Yes, I agree because sometimes like people are so desperate to get rid of something that even if it's like a fairly nice couch, they're like, free. And I go, if I could fit it into my car, I would take it.
Literally.
But
Some
like in
things that I've seen where I'm like, it might be like a 4 hour drive away, and I'm like, I would go. If you have the
exactly.
money and the time, I would drive 4 hours to pick up the $20 item because that's such a good deal.
No, I agree, and I was even finding, I don't know if you've ever seen like services, but like this person was like she was making
Go.
something for Valentine's Day,
No.
which I got for Kevin, so I don't want to say it so he doesn't hear. But she was making something for Valentine's Day, and I was like, oh my God, this is like such a good deal, and this is so cute, and I love this. I couldn't find it anywhere else. I love that, and I found my nail tech for the next foreseeable future, like, because I've been looking for a private nail tech because I like am fine to go to like a nail salon, but they like, I don't know, I just would like a private nail tech to try it out. And she was so nice. She's been lovely, and she has great prices compared to anything here, and she's just lovely. So I was like, it's just full
Amazing.
service, and I really love it.
You love a full service moment.
Exactly. I didn't ever think of it until I sold something on Facebook Marketplace, and I was like, well, let me look. I've never bought anything on here. Let me see. And I was looking, I was like, these things are pretty good price. And then some people are crazy. Like someone was selling their house, and I was like, that's a bit much. I don't know.
Yeah, I
That's
like
crazy.
it like curates it to like clearly stuff that because like it tracks me across all my apps.
Oh,
So
of
it like
course.
knows
Of
my
course.
style and
Of
like
course, of course.
everything. And
Yeah.
so I love that it's like curated for like only and like that's why things pop up that are like 4, 5, 6, 10 hours away
Right.
because it's so specifically curated. But I enjoy that because if I want
Yeah.
a window shop, that's like the place I go to do it.
No, and it's actually it'd be much more reasonable in terms of like pricing and things. And it's actually, yeah. Like I now like keep getting things for couches, and it's like because I don't like our couch. And I've been okay with our couch, but I never thought about getting another one because I can't afford a decent one that I would actually like. So I was like, I'll just never think about it.
Listen,
But
you
like
can't get a couch until you move to New York.
exactly. I gotta get rid of all the shit. I've been finding houses, although my favorite house that I looked that was like right in the perfect area,
Listen,
you could see you
Michael,
sold. So I was really upset.
guess
But
what?
there's more.
It's too bad you weren't moving down over here like now because our neighbors from diagonal from us, literally right next to Donnie and Cindy's house.
Okay,
Jenna.
thank you. I was like,
Casey's like, Jenny's
like,
like, which
we're
one?
diagonal.
They
Where's the apartment
just
building?
moved out of the house, and I'm pretty sure it's a rental.
Ah, damn
Yeah, I
it.
thought it was.
So I don't know who's moving in or what's going on with it, but
Ah,
there was a big freaking loading vehicle there.
ooh,
I think it
tea.
was yesterday or the day before. And
Okay, I had the money. I'd be he's
Hopper watched them outside the window all day long.
Oh, I love that. Interesting. Okay, because I've been looking, and honestly, it's going to occur. But so like Kevin has to get through school. Literally, I was driving Kevin to school like I think last week, and he's like, "So when are we moving to New York? Like, what are we doing?" And I was like, "We need a job. So like, if you can find a job," because I was like, "Well, when Jenna's and Casey's mom gets here in like for the wedding, she already has a plan for you what you're gonna do to get a job there and
yes.
like do your thing. So you just gotta talk to her. You gotta I'll point her out and say, this is Jenna's mom. Talk." Get your thing together, and then we'll find it, and I can find something, and I'll become an attorney with Jenna, and we'll do our thing out there. That's fine.
Yeah.
You guys could have your own private practice. Who
That's what we
knows?
were thinking exactly.
Cool.
And then, I mean, and that's the thing. Like, then what I was thinking of, because I was thinking of like, oh, well, then we have to get like all these like things, like partnerships or whatever, to have to be. And I was thinking, well, Drama Docket should get a company. So I was looking. It's very expensive to start an LLC for a company. I will say, good lord, they were like $300. Like, whoa, 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 whoa.
I got one for you.
Yeah.
This goes kind of ties back to my cold and prickly today taxes. So
Oh,
I'm a DoorDasher. I've been DoorDashing.
yeah.
So I go to do my taxes, and the form that they give you, you have to basically claim DoorDashing as your own business.
Yes.
Like it asks you for like your business name and like
Yeah.
all of this stuff, and I'm like, DoorDash? Like
DoorDash.
I
Oh, but I do want to announce before, and Jen and I, we're not gonna name anything, but we will in a couple of weeks be having a special guest.
and we're
So,
very, very excited.
and we're very excited. Oh, Casey,
Casey doesn't even know yet.
Casey doesn't even know.
Good. Copper even looks confused. He's like, "What the hell are you
We'll tell you
talking about?"
after. But we won't. You guys will find out in a couple of weeks. But just stay tuned for that. And we are now officially on Apple Podcasts. I just have to upload us to Apple Podcasts. So we're now in every one available. And I'm not going to join like other
With that, where can you find us, Michael?
Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Instagram, definitely TikTok. We just posted a TikTok today, so check that out. And YouTube.
Whoop whoop.
Boop boop. We'll see you next week. Bye.